This one I had already given it a name, but that's okay. There we go. Okay. Now, while we wait for people to get in here, hello. I'm just getting all set up here. How are you doing? Hello, how are you? Hello, Mask Kid. Hello, Emma Chat Meow. Emma Meow. I hope you guys are having a good night, and I hope you guys can hear me well on the mic here. There we go. So tonight, I'm just going to be doing just a bunch of different stuff today. Just a bunch of different triggers, just different sounds, and just to help you sleep tonight. And please feel free to chat up in the chat box. I love this already. Perfect. I'm glad to hear. Thank you so much. How is everyone doing today? And I will just casually look through this broken down. Oh, I keep forgetting that the camera is over here. I want to move you guys just a bit. There we go. I'm doing all right. I am just trying to decompress from the day, and yeah. ASMR is one of the big ways that I do that for sure. And yes, I'm going to keep forgetting that you guys are right here. But anyways, I'm going to flip through this while you guys chat with me on the chat, which is what I'm looking to over here, if you're wondering at all. But I hope everyone is doing well, and I hope everyone is safe. I hope you are safe in this crazy world we've got going on right now. Okay? That's the number one priority, is everyone, and everyone should be safe. And I know not everyone is. It's unfortunate and heartbreaking and heart-wrenching. But yes, we all do need rest. So let's get some sleep on with some page turnings from this discarded graphic novel that I've used for a few art projects myself. Any DC fan, comic fans, Marvel fans, any comic book geeks out there? And please don't mind any background noise. I hear a fire truck going by. I also have the mic just right here, just off screen as well. And now I'm very glad, because I can connect with the connection cord that I have now connected through my phone camera with the mic, so it's fantastic, and I'm fully ready to dive into this YouTube partner life. So I hope you and us and all of us as a family can tackle this YouTube world we've got here. I have not read this one, and it looks so interesting, and I can't wait to get to that point, because I am slowly working through the New 52 series. And right now I am nowhere near this part. So I'm just I'm not paying attention to it. I'm just making the noises. Okay. And just so everyone is aware, there will be ads that do pop up. I will give a fair warning. It usually gives me like a 30-second heads up, or actually I think it's 45 to a minute heads up. So I will definitely let you guys know as soon as I see it, to make sure that no one is in too tranced of a relaxation state and then getting an abrupt ad. So hopefully it goes better than the last one. This one has been very smooth so far. Let me know in the comments, there's been no ads at this point yet, right? Because I really hope it does inform me before. I don't want to startle anyone who is trying to get a good night's sleep. No ads. Okay, good. Thank you, Cole123. None so far. Thank you, Emma Meow and Cole123. I haven't done too many lives, and I'm trying out a bit of a new setup. I have changed quite a bit around in my little basement apartment. Yes, I do enjoy sandwiches. Many forms. I love PB&J, but I've had to recently switch up my peanut butter, because just with all the boycotts and everything. So, but yes, peanut butter and jams are my favorite, and I've been really getting into, like, I know this isn't really a sandwich, but like wraps, like breakfast wraps, making my own at home. Oh, so delicious. For sandwiches, I'm not a huge fan of lunch meats. I think the only ones I'll really eat is turkey. But other than that, I am not a fan of bringing a sandwich for lunch at a job, or even back in the day during school. How about you? Do you like sandwiches? And like I was saying before, I'm making a lot of changes, and I'm not really making it known to a lot of people. But I have a lot of different plans in the next year. Listening and watching while gaming. Oh, nice. What are you gaming? Didn't like that. I'm not sure. Didn't like what? Oh, why are you leaving? Do you have somewhere to be? Did you not like my no sandwich? Nothing against them by any means at all. They're just not for me. And I'm allowed to have an opinion, so. Fallout 76, excellent. I love me some Fallout. Any of them, really. I keep holding out for a remake of Fallout New Vegas, and a remake or remaster of Fallout 3 would be fantastic. 4 is my always go-to. I'm glad to hear. Huh. I'm not sure why Julie left and if it's about the boycott stuff. Okay, good. I'm glad. All positive things here today. I am pro-choice, being able to choose. I am pro-life. No. I am pro being able to live your life, sorry. I am pro-choice. But I am pro being able to live your life, and you should be able to think your opinions, even if they disagree with yours. That's what it comes down to. And I hope everyone is having a good sleepy time. I'm just going to move this mic just a little bit forward here. I always get this nervous sensation that the mic is not picking up my voice, but it's because I'm not used to the Blue Yeti yet and how sensitive it is. Oh, I can't look. I keep looking at it. Let's get these sounds in here. Okay, good to know. I'm glad to hear. No, that's okay. I keep continuously. I want to have the engagement with you guys. That's why I like about these lives. And I'm glad so many people have been commenting. And honestly, I'm just curious here. Just checking something really quickly. Oh, no. Okay, good. Everything seems to be working well. Lives are a lot to manage. But anyways, like I was saying before, I've been making a lot of changes. And over the next year, I've made a plan that I'm going to be executing that I have not really been letting too many people, actually anyone, know about besides my dad and my sister. So I'm not going to give full details because it's still half of a plan at this point. So, but I'm planning on doing some kind of a readjustment, let's call it. And I say that just to kind of still keep it under the wraps until I'm more in a place where I'm able to have a more comfortability with it. And by that, I just mean, well, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to be relocating, and I'm not just moving down the street at a city. I'm going to be changing provinces. And yeah, I am excited for the journey, but everything else after that is a lot of touch and go. And I mean by that, it's a lot of me just learning how to do things and going about it. And yeah, it's just a lot of changes. And my biggest plan is, well, because now I'm in a point where I'm not really able to afford a house in the housing market, and it just keeps rising. So I never really wanted to own a home necessarily, but it just seems more and more of a, I don't know how to put it, more and more of a now I forgot my train of thought. I'm basically planning on building a tiny home myself. I have the know-how. I've done a lot of research with it, and I even actually have drafted up a floor plan as well. which is not the floor plan I'll be using, because I have come up with another one that will be a lot simpler as well. But this is all at this point just in plan and idea. I'm going to be going to check it out, staying down there for a few days, seeing if I like the environment, the area. From my research, I'm thinking I'm going to love it. It's crazy in Canada too. Yes, I absolutely agree with that. It is not anywhere near what is on the level of what's going, but it's getting there from all the news that I'm gathering. I have not really been political in the past at all, but I've seen the importance now, and I see that it's needed to be acknowledged of what's going on in the political world and who's leading countries. So I have recently now been very involved in what's going on, and I now see that Canada is far from the place we think it is and call it is. But now that my eyes have been opened with that stuff, it's been really great. I've been tuning into a lot of the what's going on in America and following a lot with quite a few different people on YouTube, and it's just been really eye-opening. It's also very apparent to me that if I was in America, I don't think I would have to check out the other parties, because I don't think I would be what they call the rights or the lefts, because a lot seems to be misled, mistaken, and misdirected, and I'm not sure why. I'm very confused. If anyone has any insight, it's a lot messier than it looks. Exactly. Absolutely. Yeah, it is a lot messier. It looks a lot at a quick glance. Absolutely. Tell us about yourself. Oh, thank you. I would love to. And yes, I agree. Canada is so much more messier than I even thought, even began to think. And honestly, I'm appalled, and I've been very verbal on social media about some of the things I've seen come out about Carney as of late. So I've been very vocal, and I have not been before. And now I feel I'm very glad I know. And I'm very glad that there's so many people saying it constantly, because I don't think it would have ever got to my attention, into my feed at all, if people weren't constantly pushing it forward. From the Maritimes? Am I from the Maritimes? No, I'm not. I live in Canada. I have been really, really looking into a lot of things, like kind of like that, following the crumb trail. Like, it just led to more and more, and I was like, wow. No, I am not East Coast. I am Canadian, yes. Not that I take pride in. I used to back in the day, but there's not so much pride I feel in being a Canadian these days, especially after everything I've been hearing. Accent, we all kind of sound the same. Yeah, very true. Like, I have loved living in Canada and having access to the things that I've been able to have access to, just with healthcare and just everything. I am so grateful for it, and for my parents for providing that stuff and working as hard as they did, and being from a low income family. It's been amazing, and in that sense, because I do feel appreciative towards the things I have, even though it might not be much to some. But I myself love that I can fit everything I own into a tiny home, for example. And that's kind of my dream now. So that is what I'm implementing and pushing forward and going to try and do. Connor McDavid. Connor McDavid. Is that someone I look like? Is that someone that's in the chat? Aww. I'm very sorry to hear that, Logan. That's gotta be very painful. I've also been through that as well. Yeah. And I'm really sorry that I'm sorry that he passed. I hope you're surrounded by loved ones at least. Or at least just thinking of memories that you've had with him. What kind of a dog? What kind of a dog was he? Now I'm interested in looking at to see if Connor McDavid. Oh, because he has red hair. That's why. Well, thank you for the compliment if you're saying I look like him. Appreciate it. I hope you're doing okay, Logan. Anyone have any plans for the weekend coming up? I myself don't have any plans. I just kind of do my thing. Make my videos. Try and get a workout in. And also I've been sketching a lot too with, when it comes to this. Me either. I don't blame you. It seems safer to stay in these days and just have your own world. Okay, I'm going to put this down and I'm going to just do some drawing on this graph paper here. And I imagine this will sound pretty soothing. Some hand visual movements as well as some nice little writing sounds as well. Please feel free to keep talking in the chats as well. I'm still got an eye on that as well. And if you could do me a favor as well and hit that like button for me, I would really appreciate it. Hello, Saul. How are you? Welcome. And welcome to the others who have joined, I see now. Do you all like this, the little circles better? Or do you like I'm writing something? The writing? Okay. I'm going to switch to a new page here. Okay. And I'm going to get writing close here. And I'm just going to basically write a very incoherent sentence that's going to be very long running and just probably end up just being one letter over and over again. Here we go. When I do this, I just think of the longest run-on sentence I can, because in school, I was the master at a run-on sentence. Oh, wow. Just a lot of gibberish. Hello. How do I pronounce that? Elfion? Hello, how are you? And new background, yes, I'm trying just out a new live in my little tiny living room. So I figured I'd give more relaxation vibe to it. Elfion, okay, perfect. I'm glad I got that right. Usually I'm terrible at pronunciations, as you can see, of different words as well as names. Oh, just give me 1 second. Perfect. And I don't think any ads have popped up. And you know what? That's fine. And I'm just doing some writing on a paper. I hope some of you aren't getting ads and it's just not telling me. Please let me know if anyone's getting an ad. Holding it up. It's killing my thumb here. Oh, I keep panicking thinking some people are getting ads and it's not telling me. Delay ads. Oh, I'm so new to all this. Okay. I hope if any ads were playing, I just hit pause ads, so I'm hoping. Uh, yes, in a sense, yes, it does create a revenue base that I got started when I got when we all got partnered, because I wouldn't be here without you guys. But when we got partnered back then, so ads do help me out, yes. But for my videos, I only put ads at the very beginning, so it'll just be that first one you see at the beginning, and then I have no other ones after that. Oh, I appreciate that. Because eventually, if this channel continues to grow the way it has, I'm going to continue being consistent, and that's what everyone keeps telling me to do. And honestly, I feel really happy with how everything's going, and honestly, all of you have been really great. So I don't have a lot of people around, so to have you guys this involved in the channel is just monumental for me. And I never thought it'd be possible to get to a partner position and make something of it. And if I can, it will go a long way to helping that tiny home thing, because tiny home build, as well as living off of this for that. So honestly, it would be amazing if I could get to that point. But I'm a very realistic person too, though. If this can become something, I would love it too. But if it doesn't, my world isn't shattered. I always have contingency plans just because of how my life has been, the events I've been through. I always have a backup plan in place. Well, I didn't have one back in December, and I was just kind of floating for a while. But yeah, but usually I have a contingency plan that brings me to a safe place that I know I'm going to be okay in, like I am right now. And I would be if I moved to, because I wouldn't be moving to a place that's complete unknown. I will have a family member around, which is key and really helpful for me. Yes, absolutely. Everyone should have, some kind of a contingency plan, or at least an adjusted plan, just in case the first one doesn't go out. And if it goes well for you on the first try for a lot of things, that is fantastic. I'm so glad that's working. For someone like me, I don't know though. It has not. No, I am not living alone. Because currently I'm still looking for work. With everything that's going on in the world, places are really scared to hire people right now because they are very uncertain about what's going on. And so it's been a very long unemployment, even after I graduated from college. So it's been rough, to say the least. But no, I live with family for the time being, and it's been sufficient up until another recent family member who moved in, but now it's time to change. I took event planning. It was a 2-year program, and yeah, I was able to complete it with I think when I averaged out, it was a 4.1 GPA, which in school I'd never done that well. So it's something I've been very proud of, that I graduated with it, as well as with the co-op. And I'm hoping to execute it with something a little different than the experiences I've had thus far with events planning. That's a good point, actually. I've always been a good planner. Like, for example, I have, like, this is the first draft or second draft of the first place that I want to create, because at one point I did architectural design, so I got really into it and building it on The Sims, and I decided to lay it out in a map. And I'm hoping I'm holding this correctly because it is I think it's a minute delay on the feedback. So I don't know if it's actually in the view there. I hope it is. But anyways, yeah, that's the first one. It was going to have 2 floors, but I think I'm going to be sticking to 1 floor. I don't know. Life's a journey, and I'm just going to keep going with it. There we go. Now I can see it in the I can see it in the little example on my reverb there. Oh boy. And thank you. Thank you, Amina. I appreciate that. But I worked in a high society, very wealthy environment, and I was a server, and then I was actually promoted to the supervisor, event supervisor. So I would take care of, as the event was going on, I would be the go-to. I would be greeting the hosts, the people that were running the event, and all that stuff. And it was awful, to say the least. And it's part of the reason why I'm into politics now, because a big reason for a lot of the things is millionaires names keep coming up in a lot of these things, and it seems to be a big issue. And judging from the people that I met there at that facility, it was awful how they treated people. Even being a supervisor, it was not fun. But I thrived at it. I did it. I conquered it, and I showed that I could do it. And then once Christmas got closer, I was done. But I want to do something in like nonprofit. Or I read this thing about this millionaire who organized an organization that put 99 homes together for the homeless. And that was really inspiring to see. So something like that would be amazing to do. Hello, Sia. How are you? Oh, I thank you so much. I appreciate that. Oh, I'm doing all right. How are you doing? We're just going over some stuff about me, I guess, which is weird because I don't talk about myself that often. But yeah, something in a nonprofit or doing something for charity or events like that would be phenomenal. That would be really cool. Thank you so much. I appreciate your constant comments, likes, and views. I really appreciate it. We are one big family. I guess I do feel comfortable around you guys. Or you all. I don't want to say guy. I've been correcting myself so that I don't gender label. I just say they, so I don't offend anyone. Just because it's how I was raised with English, so it's been a big adjustment for me. So I say they. Oh, okay. Here we go. For some reason, it's kicking in now. An ad will commence in 35 seconds. Not for everyone, but possibly you. So I would say just be aware of that. In the next 25 seconds, there will be an ad that pops up, okay? Can I suggest you new triggers? Yeah, absolutely. I actually have a pencil and paper so I can actually write any ideas down if anyone has any ideas for future videos. 5 seconds, an ad will appear. Okay? Just in case an ad pops up. Everyone loves cats. Yeah. I love cat. I do love cats. I on my last lives, some of you have seen my cat Peanut, who will be coming with me when I move. So that will be a big adventure for both of us. Ah, there you go. No ad. Okay, good. So honestly, that's why I only make ads. I make them only be at the beginning. So for my videos anyways, for the lives, it's a very long time. Sometimes I need a break and all that stuff. Oh, can I put up a picture? Actually, I don't think I can post a picture in the chat itself, but if you go to my shorts and go down probably about a month ago, I did a couple shorts with her in it, and it's just her of her and her purring. And it did people loved it. I've tried to make a full video, but it's really hard to get her to sit there. She does not like to be filmed. And I've learned that now. If I'm putting the camera anywhere near her face or she knows it's on, she's like, I'm awkward now. Pig of the peanuts, low triggers. Oh yeah, I did see that when you commented on it, and I did reply on that comment. When it comes to something that specific that doesn't really fit in with my role play types, I can't really work that into a role play. For something like that, when I get to the point where I do custom videos, those are definitely the kinds of requests I can do personally for you, or for the public, either or, in that sense. But when it comes to something very, very specific like that, I can't be Dr. Relaxa and lie on a bed. It's just not, it can make people uncomfortable because I like to perceive my characters as very respectful people who are very kind and there to do a relaxation job for you. So for something like that, I can do in a custom video, absolutely, but I can't organically work that into a role play, unfortunately. And that's mostly what I do here. I did try and do the fast and aggressive ones. It just doesn't, that I would do those kind of within this live here if I was going to do like a constant sound or something like that, like I've done in previous ones. But yeah, for something that specific, role play about to sleep. Like you, you the viewer are about to sleep. Actually, I could do something along the lines of like you in a recovery bed or something, or Dr. Relaxa does like a home visit and like you're about to sleep. Yeah, I can definitely do that for sure. For sure. And head stretches exercise. How about this head? Like just like head stretches like so, because I definitely know a lot of neck and head stretches, that's for sure. And for that I could do a Dr. Relaxa for that one as well. How to properly Stretch your neck. I can do massage sounds or stretching sounds somehow. I like that one, absolutely. That's how you meant that one, right, Sia? About head stretches exercise? Alfie answered. I mean, you make us. Okay, yes, perfect. Oh, massage from Doc. Okay, yeah. Because I can incorporate the massage with trying to put you to sleep in that, like a head massage or a shoulder massage, something like that. Because how do we know Dr. Relax doesn't have his chiropractor as well as his doctorate, his MD, his, I don't know what all those mean, so if all those are the same thing. But maybe he's also could be a dentist and a vet. Dr. Relaxa, the jack of all trades. So I can incorporate that with that role play as well. And while I'm doing it, I can do this. Those are great ideas. Thank you so much. And now I'm at a point where I don't have like a surplus of videos already made. I make them fresh. So after tonight's video, I'll probably end up making one tomorrow for 4 days from now, from today. Yeah, because it's still before. Yeah, it's still before midnight. So yeah, I make them fresh just a couple days before, just so that I'm not sitting on the videos. Because my problem last time when I had this channel was I would release ones because I was excited. So I would release ones frequently to the point where you guys don't get to see, or everyone doesn't get to see certain videos because I'm posting so many that it just gets pushed out for the next one, and like so on and so forth. So I don't want any of you to miss out on any of those as well. And because sometimes I can have a really good one that not many people get to see, because the fact that I posted it the day after I posted 2 others, so I've been very vigilant with that. I'm a very, like, if I buy someone a gift early for Christmas, I'll want to give it to them way before. And then I have to buy them something else. But yes, I lost my train of thought. But anyways, these ideas are great, so thank you everyone so much. If anyone else has any ideas, please let me know. I'm going to flip the page so I can continue writing away. Oh wow, it's already been 50 minutes, eh? Time flies, I'll tell you that. But only in the moment. What about all of you? Do you have any pets? Plans this weekend? I know everyone loves cats. Well, most people like cats. I like to think so. Just this. 2 cats and a snake. Oh, that is awesome. That sounds like it can be a lot of shenanigan fun to watch. Working right now. Oh, that's okay. You're working and watching this live. That's kind of awesome. Mind you, I used to do that too when I worked. Now this, I kind of consider this my work. Not like this is, I find this is work at all in any way, shape, or form. And what are their names, Emma? This mute button is so handy. Ooh, also drink some water. I have Trex. And then a peepin' eye. I don't know what Trex is. What is Trex? You have a T-Rex. That's pretty cool. Like a microscopic one from like Spy Kids 2 or like a full grown. How do you maintain that? Do you have a warehouse? Is he kept in a warehouse? Do you have an island? I have so many questions. Controlled environment. There you go. If it's controlled, you're good. You don't have to worry about Jurassic Park in the world. I think this is the most people I've had view alive while I'm live, and like ever. Control, do you have crinkly sponge? Not around me. A crinkly sponge? I don't think I have one at the moment. I actually think I need to buy like a scrubbing brush, a pack of them from the dollar store. Aw, I'm glad you could catch the live. I'm glad so many of you could catch the live. This is great. Well, actually, we're at 149 views already from the live. That's how many people have popped in over the last 55 minutes and 25 seconds. I know I'm not doing a whole lot of ASMR, just a lot of talking and rambling, which some people consider ASMR, so yeah, I guess we're doing good. I've seen some ASMR artists who are like so natural, and even though they have like 100 people in their thing and chatting all over and like just saying a bunch of different stuff, I like, it's impressive. I've definitely gotten more relaxed over the last few lives that I've done. Like this one, I don't even feel like my heart's racing, and I'm not sweating in any way, shape, or form. I think at one point there was like 21 people watching at the same time. And I think that was when I was drawing, or not drawing, writing things, which is good because getting high traffic on these is always good. But honestly, the fact that we're up to 150 now, the fact that you all are, there's 3 of you that are continuously watching, who have been watching, I think, since the beginning for the majority of you. It's so different than how it was before. With my first live, when I'd have 0 for like a good 25 minutes. So it's been a really nice change to be actually having people interact as much. How many people have interacted here? Wow. Thank you to everyone. Wow, so many of you. Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. Years ago when I stopped this, I stopped because it just seemed so impossible. And there were so many people who were skyrocketing past me. And I've been at this for 10 years now. But I know exactly why. It's because I wasn't doing the right things. I wasn't doing the right postings, the right scheduling. I wasn't doing consistent. I wasn't. And I would be the first one to admit that. But now that I have a schedule with it, and I've been keeping up with the schedule to the point where I'm pretty impressed with how into this I am, especially now that we are all partnered in with this. I feel like I am taking it seriously like a job, because while I'm looking for a job, and that being one of the toughest jobs, I also get to do this, which is kind of a job because there is some kind of money revenue involved. And I'm honored and touched, and this is so much fun a lot of the time. Yes, there's a lot of frustration, especially if you're trying to film and edit in 4K. I've learned that now. Which, by the way, we will be doing 4K from now on. It won't be 60 frames, because the last time I did it, the file got corrupted pretty quickly. And I was thankfully able to use them because I basically did the video in one go. But I will be making it a standard at some point. Well, pretty much from here on out, to do 4K besides live, because I don't really think I can do that. No, I won't be, because I'll be only using the job to collect money to go towards my move. And once I move, that job isn't coming with me, but this stuff is. And I can prove that because on the second page here is my bedroom layout. And if you look right here, if you can see this here, there is a dot, 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 which represents my backdrop. And then right next to it is the table that I'm using just right, that's holding the mic and the laptop. It's my ASMR stand. So I will not be going anywhere even if I do get a job. Because right now I'm only looking for part-time just to keep me busy and to earn money towards things for this move as well as this build. And I'm lucky to have a place out on a private land to be able to do that. But this YouTube I'm going to try and make it my main source of income if possible. So over the next year to 2 to 5 years, however long it takes me to do this, I will continue making all these because it's almost in a habit form now. And on top of that, this is probably the most support I've had from people. Several people, I'll say, because I do have a great supporter with one family member I do live with. But having all of you in this YouTube family has been really great and wonderful. And I'm not leaving it for anything, because I don't plan on going and making a bunch of new friends in this place, because I'll be out in the boonies. I plan to just try and have a slice of life for me that doesn't involve corporation, businesses, hellish landlords. I've had all of it and I'm tired of it. I am done with living in a city. I want to be in a community, kind of like we are. And the place I have in mind seems to be, the more research I do, seems to be that. And also I've been doing a lot of painting as well, that I've realized from the one video I did for painting, drawing and painting, which was one of the first ones I did for Relaxi, aka Relaxi, or aka RI. No problem. I know you're at work, so it's totally okay. If I don't see you, I hope you have a great night, a good rest of your shift. But yes, I've been doing a lot of paintings, and I plan on opening those up because the place I have in mind is very artistic and very creative. So I don't know what the future holds, but I'm going to keep pushing forward and just keep enjoying while I can. Thank you so much. You have a great day, night, whichever it is for you, Alvin. You have a fantastic time. I think I've been rambling enough. But also I will be giving you guys the options as well, because I plan on opening up the store on here for some merch way down the line. Sneak peek. And yeah, just given the option, just trying to make something of my own. And I'm excited about it. Whether it works or it doesn't, I always have a new plan or contingency or a new dream eventually. So I'm just going to keep going the way I'm living and just being the good person that I am. Oh, we're over an hour. Oh, I can keep going for a bit. I do want to, I know it's, well, here it's 10 p.m. Where is it where you all are? Where you all are? And I still haven't had dinner, but I'm going to have tacos because they have this seasoned packet that makes it taste just like Taco Bell. And I know you're thinking, Taco Bell, everyone secretly loves Taco Bell, even though it's sometimes sloppy, sometimes messy and greasy. Come on. But anyways, I'm having tacos and I absolutely love it. I try and recreate everything at home that I have out there, like the Gordita Crunch or the Crunch Wrap Supreme. That's what it is. I try and mimic that. I do the farmer's wraps from Tim Hortons. Well, because I'm boycotting them, Tim Hortons, because of various reasons. I have my own reasons. If you have feel free to look up a lot of the boycotts that are going on. Don't listen to the AI Google. They literally have no idea. They keep telling me there's no boycotts for anything, and there's a lot of boycotts going on around the world. But that's just my personal thing. I don't push that on anyone. My views are my own, and it's from research and YouTubers that I've trusted and sourced information. So 10 p.m. too. Oh, cool. Very cool. I like 10 p.m. It's, well, because in my house specifically, people Generally, one's either out or in their room 2 floors up, and then the other one is sleeping usually by 7:30 because they are up for 3 a.m. to go to work for 4. So, yikes. I've done stuff like that before, but it's rough trying to get that up that early, especially when you try and live a normal schedule on the weekends. Oh, don't get me wrong, I do miss working. I do miss having that task and going and menial chat between coworkers and most of all the money, because unfortunately it takes money. It takes money to get the ball rolling for a lot of things these days. Excuse me. 10 p.m. I love the nighttime. Another big reason why I'm picking the place that I'm moving to is the silence you hear going outside. If anyone can relate, going camping, and it's like the dead of night, and all you hear is just crickets and like little rustles, and you just hear little animal sounds and stuff like that. Or if someone's still up and a fire's creaking away and all those kinds of noises, that silence I absolutely love. For example, right now it's silent, but I can still hear my next door neighbor's TV because they play things really, really loud and listen to music really loud, which if it's within the times where you're able to by the city laws, you go for it. I think ours is till 11 or midnight and they go right to the end. So, and I don't mind that. But over the years, I've gotten a taste for wanting to just have silence and peace, and living in a basement below people that clunk their feet, especially. I don't really get that, unfortunately. And I've now lived in 2 basement apartments, and it hasn't been fun. I don't know if anyone can relate if they're in below people or even in an apartment and you have some really noisy upstairs or neighbors to the left, right? Yeah, I I aim for that piece too at some point. Yeah, I don't blame you. I feel like I don't even, well, I think it's part of getting older, but I think it's also part of the lifestyle I've had, in the sense of a lot of people are just living their lives, and friendships takes a lot of back seats. Well, at least the friendship with me takes a lot of back seats for some reason. I mainly chalk it up because I'm an older person, and that seems to be a big thing in the eyes of the young people I've noticed, especially when I went to college last year. When I was in college last year, it seems to be a terrified thing because it's brought up like it's like a plague, and I'm like, I'm only like 9, 10 years older than you, right? So like, you're really that scared of the 30s? Like, I watched the movie 13 going on 30, and ever since I did, I've always wanted to be 30, flirty, and thriving. I got to 30. I can be flirty if I'm interested in someone. Thriving, I'd say I'm thriving. Not in the sense other people would see me as thriving. Other people would see a house, kids, a family, extensions in their jobs, all that stuff. I like to think of a lot of things that I've enjoyed accomplishing, like my college diploma, my college certificate, my high school, my many swimming achievements, my lifeguard status, even though I never really became one. I'm a seeker of careers, apparently. I just like to have the trades and then I go on to the next. But that's what I think it is. I see what these things are truly about when it comes to these jobs, like with event planning. There was so much smoke blowing and so much appeasing to people. I can't live in that world. That's just a no go. And I worked there for a bit, so I got a real taste for everything. And I'm just in a place I'm not someone who cares about money. If my bills are paid, I'm happy. And there's food in the fridge, I'm happy. I like to keep busy, I like to have fun, and I like to just chill out. Relaxation has always been a big thing in my life. And I still make it to this day. I have time, hours even, to just relax and chill out. And not just because I have the night in, it's because I need it after watching too many political YouTube videos. I need to chill out sometimes. It's too much. They think it's old. They need to realize people are going to 80, 85 now. We're not going to 60s. So 30 isn't the middle age anymore. Like, I have more energy, more ideas, and more creativity in my 30s than I ever thought, because based on my experiences, everything I've gained and learned. So I don't think in any way, shape, or form it's a form of old. I have met dudes who are in their 60s who are, let's say, as active as young people. So it's a state of mind. And I heard this phrase today. I know I'm going to butcher it. I'm not going to say it right. It was along the lines of giving into, not giving into, but stop playing. When you stop playing altogether, that's when you start to feel old, and those tendencies of like, oh, the kids today and all that kind of stuff. Because honestly, I'm into that age now, and I am what's the one? I'll just say 20 years, because I don't know what not century, one of those things. But for the last 20 years, oh, and there will be an ad for some of you in 26 seconds, just as a heads up. Oh, shoot, I forgot my point. I haven't eaten. The point being was something along the lines of, if you give up that childhood piece of you, you are letting it go and you cannot get that back. For example, I still play video games. I still read comic books. I still occasionally actually I've recently sold them, but I've taken little figures I've had throughout the years from my childhood and put them on displays and stuff. And I've built Legos and done Lego sets. And a year ago, I did a 3D puzzle of a Batman. Like, I enjoy a lot of the things I liked as a child, and I don't think that's the same for a lot of people. Maybe one or two things, they might have some things, but something they actively do every day, which I think some parents probably do by experiencing it through their children, but it's not the same. Holding on to that innocence and that purity of something that just brought you pure joy towards something, keeping a hold of that is, I think, important. And I think it's what separates a lot of people. And it's good to keep pieces of yourself, because you need to be reminded of your past, where you came from. Not continue making the mistakes you've made. I know I try and learn from every single lesson I learn. And I feel like I learn a new lesson every day, which is funny. Once you open your mind to the world of politics and everything, you just you ask questions and you just, it gives you a sense of empathy and wonder along with all the craziness that's going on. I don't know where I'm going with this, but it's a crazy world. Anyways, I hope you are all doing well, and I hope you all are safe and relaxing. I'm probably going to stream for about maybe 13 more minutes, so we're at that hour and a half mark. I found that last 2 hour live that I did very, very quick. So, and this one's been very quick too. And I'm thinking I'm going to be doing lives probably once a month, probably around this time. Last month, I think it was August 14th or 15th or something. So I will continue with these lives as well, because I really like interacting with you, getting ideas from you guys, as well as checking in and see if I can help with anything. Not much I can do besides chat, but yeah, I really like getting everyone's feedback and helping with relaxation, anxiety, depression, PTSD, sleep deprivation, insomnia, and the list just continues going on. I like to help everyone with anything for sleep, because relaxation and sleep are essential for, I think, everyone. And I think we forget that, and wearing ourselves out. It's great to get ahead in life, but what are we doing to ourselves? So I like to make sure that I'm checking in with all of you before I do anything else. Because we are a family. If anyone's got any ideas for future videos at all, let me know. I am just going to sit here and write out a bunch of words that are definitely not just gibberish. What shows do you guys like watching? I don't think I've asked that. My biggest show, well, not my biggest show. I don't really have a big show. I'm just usually in the middle of a bunch of stuff. I wish I could bring you guys to the kitchen, but there's so much tech. I have I have the stand here, the mic right here, the laptop behind it, the light ring right here behind you guys, well, technically behind the camera, and then the tripod that the camera is connected to, and then all the cords that go along with that connected to the outlet. Oh, you know what I could do? One time, I could do a live from the kitchen, because I used to do Bake With Me ASMRs, and a lot of the audience from back then seemed to really like it, so I think you guys would too. It's a lot like this, but with a lot more noise, and with me recording. So I also do a lot of enhancing in the volumes when I edit it for my videos specifically. I wish I could do that for lives and shorts. But yeah, I just keep losing my chain of thought. Sorry. Ouchie. Ooh. Okay, and to finish it off, I'm going to use this paintbrush here. Get this fluff out here first. There we go. And I'm just going to be brushing the lens here. Actually, if I take this off, I don't know if you guys can hear that. I can barely hear anything. Oh, I can hear it. Can you hear that? The brushing of the mic here. Oh, good. Okay, maybe, you know what, maybe I'll stay on for a little longer and just do some mic brushing. And that's how we'll wrap this up, so I can actually help you guys with sleep instead of just ramble. Yes, good. Just gentle little brush strokes. There we go. It sounds relaxing from my end as well, so I can imagine the volume mic just exploding with crisp sound. I think I have it on all around too, so if I do it on different sides, just a heads up, an ad may be popping up for some viewers in 49 seconds. you're stuck there. Take care of that after. Seconds, an ad may pop up just as a warning. I'm sorry about any dog barkings you hear. I'm glad to hear, thank you. I like to use especially the deep voice, which I plan on using for a new roleplay character. They'll have a very deep voice. And their name will be Sir Relaxo. He will be the warrior of sleep. And the costume I have, well, not a costume, it's just a bunch of stuff thrown together, but it is really cool. I will do that one. I'll start that one. I think I'm going to do the 2 ideas that I got today for the next ones, but the one after that, roleplay, I will break out the Sir Relaxo for sleep, because he's the warrior of sleep. That will be his debut. There we go. Just like that. Nice brush strokes. Soothing you to sleep. Brushing the mic here to help relax you for your sleep today or tonight or wherever you are. Whether you're on break at work, just getting a recharge, you're in bed ready for relaxation, or if you're playing a video game while listening, just to balance out between the adventure in the game and your relaxation. strokes you or whatever you may have ahead of you. Swirling with the brush. There we are. Just brushing the mic all the way around here. Very good, very good. Nice and gentle, nice and relaxed strokes here. Nice brush strokes. There we go. Nice and relaxing. Surprised my cat Peanut has not come over to bug me. It's never a bug with her. She always just wants to cuddle or get pets, be fed. Just as a heads up to everyone, there might be an ad for you in the next 45 seconds, okay? Just as a heads up. And in 9 seconds, there might be an ad for you, just as a heads up, okay? Oh, good. I'm glad. With the lives, I'm not really sure how they work. I click the button that says that they will take care of the ad placements. But then we went through 40 minutes without anything popping up for anyone. So I'm not really sure how the ads work on the live so much. But I know that the views still count for that stuff, so that's all good. And if you haven't been able to yet, check out my latest role play where I am Dr. Relaxa and I am visiting you at home. It has a nice blackout background that I have now added to the addition of backgrounds. Before, I would usually take out the background in edits, but now I actually have a blackout background screen. So now we have 3, and we will be continuing to use the 3 different backgrounds for each different kinds of role plays. The 3 panel for Dr. Relaxa, the little shelf with the lighting for Dr. Relaxi, the healer, and we'll also be using the blackout for at-home visits, or if I do any more of the fast and aggressive sound triggers, as well, specifically for the at-home visits, though, because I think that's really cool. So check out that video. It has a lot of different aspects that I wasn't including in the one with the 3 panels for cranial nerve exams. This one specifically is wonderful, and I had so much fun making it, especially in a different environment. So please check that out if you can. Show the love, and yeah, I can't thank you all enough for all the support you all have given. It really has been amazing. I think I'm going to wrap up in the next 2 minutes and 20 seconds, just so then it's at an hour and 45 minutes. It's kind of like my OCD to end on something like that. Oh, good. That's awesome. I'm glad. I think you'll really enjoy it. The blackout background is great for sleep time, because it's not so invasive on the eyes, especially when you turn down the brightness. The black really, really draws it out. So you only just see me and my lighting on the lowest setting I possibly can have it. And the room is a little bit more lighter, a little bit more colored with blue because I have the backlighting on the TV on. And it just kind of changes with each one, but it's stuck on blue for the home page because I thought it'd be a nice little glow for the live. But yes, please do, and I hope it relaxes you, and I hope you are able to have a wonderful, relaxing sleep. Okay, and we are down to 57 seconds. So if you guys have any last minute comments you'd like to say or any ideas, please let me know in the chat. But other than that, you all have been wonderful, and thank you so much for everyone that has been chatting. Emma Meow, you've been chatting pretty much the whole time, which is it's actually since the beginning. Thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. I hope you are kicking butt in Fallout 76. I love it myself. I played it. I'm not huge on the online part, but Fallout is Fallout. I love the world. Just wanted to... Aww. Oh, I appreciate you all too. Thank you for saying that. I'm the god. I saw that they got an update too recently that the building in it is going to get better or something. So that should be pretty exciting because I've played so many playthroughs where I just build things and I don't even actually do the story. Poor Sean's just chilling. Oh, well, I hope you have awesome with that. I know, so many updates, and I'm like, that is awesome. The story keeps getting updated. I'll have to play it one day just for that story because I love the vaults, and I've heard you explore a couple of vaults, so that's really exciting too. I'm sure you'll find your way back in it, though. It just takes a little bit of a time. But anyways, everyone, thank you so much for watching. I will see you all later. I'm going to... I will for sure, absolutely. If I ever re-download it. I'm not sure if I have live still, but yeah, absolutely I will. You have a good night as well as everyone else. And everyone, please be safe. Please be safe. Be safe, show empathy, and just be genuine. It's a wonderful way to be. Anyways, I will talk to you all later. My next video will be out in 4 days, and I look forward to you all seeing it. Anyways, take care and have a great evening. Stay safe.